Well, this is Skip 20 on the web. This is how I've been keeping myself busy over the summer. Built another CNC table. This should be about my 7th. This one comes in at about 40 by 45. Has a 2.0 kilohertz spindle, water cooled. The back plate is 1/2-inch aluminum with linear rails, and Chinese ball screw. Stepper motor is mounted to the back. Nothing's hanging out the sides. There's a 12-volt power supply for LED lights. LEDs underneath the gantry are not hooked up yet, so it's just hanging around. The uprights are 3/4-inch aluminum. I have 80/20 4 of them going across. Again, linear rails. There's grease fittings. All the wiring underneath the table. Going into the back of the control panel. My Y-axis is mounted to the inside. Again, keeps the dust and dirt and stuff off it. Belt driven, 2-to-1. Chinese screws are mounted to the inside of the 80/20. There's the gantry ball screw nut. The bearing. Back you see a knee switch, a couple of AC switches, wall switches. Table is made from 2x3 steel, all nicely welded up. I do have it on wheels. With locks inside the control panel. I have 2 relays which will be operating the temperature gauges, which are not in, for a 3D printer setup. This switch operates LED light, which is a angel eyes on the spindle. Ordered red by mistake. I do have some white ones, but I just might leave the red ones. Spindle control is on Velcro. I can pull it out. The cable actually came from the LED controller for a 3D printer. This happens to be 10 plugs, 10 pins. I got a 5-axis breakout board, which is a little hard to see. 3 relays, so it's a pain in the ass to work on this board. The pins are set up really weird. I have 4 axes. The Y-axis is tied together. And I have the X and the Y and the Z and the A-axis. The last one will be set up for the extruder on the 3D printer. I have this smooth stepper, USB to parallel port. And I have an extra board here sitting here just for the heck of it. 12-volt power supply, 24-volt power supply. Inside on a 45 volt donut power supply. Very nice unit, got it off eBay, made in America. Very few things are made in America. All the cables are shielded, and I have screw-in plugs. I'm shaking like crazy. Made a box for the computer. This is an oldie but goodie Dell keyboard. And the spindle control unit is mounted at the bottom, runs off 220. I do not have it wired into the breakout board as yet. Made little stickers to put on the keyboards. I have speakers mounted just for the heck of it. That one has yet to be mounted. There's two E-switches. Made a little drawer. Get this stuff off here. Which holds my cutters and other miscellaneous stuff. And inside are all my spindle adapters. There's in metric and also in standard. Don't need them all, but they're there. More storage in the back. They're set up on floor slides. Had to notch it to clear the gantry. Have limited switches. XYZ. And L brackets to trick them. Limit switch on the Z, again belt driven. Limit switch on the X. And they're tripped by these guys. A water cooler sitting down below. And I still got a dust deputy. Get set up onto a Home Depot 5-gallon bucket. Another view of the stepper for the Y. Still got a few things to finish up on this. I do have a tabletop which will have side guards, 1/4 inch, clearing the gantry, help keep down the dust, as well as T-tracks. Still got to put 3 more in. The setup of the Z-axis. Computer monitor. You can see the smooth stepper needs to be selected here. And it's set up on a nice little pivot arm. Sorry for the shaking. But it is up and running. Also got this little puppy dog. Prices sure have dropped. They used to be $300-400. Now you can get them for $100. That's why. and Z. There's one other thing, which I have hidden down here in the corner, somewhere. There it is. This will be my 4th axis. This is actually a Harbor Freight metal lathe head. Again, using 23 steppers and 4 50s or whatever they are. There's my water bucket. See the pump inside. And my nice little Home Depot dust bucket. And the mess. And when I get tired of working on this, got another project over here. This has a 1-turn Acme screw, which I don't think I'm going to be very happy with. Again, linear rails, 1/2-inch uprights, 3x3 80/20, single bearing. Again, the Z is mounted to a pulley. I don't like things sticking up. Going down. And I have a short little linear rail here for a floating head on plasma cutter. In case I forgot to tell you, it will be a plasma cutter. I have 50 inches of travel for the torch. This time the stepper motor is sticking out. I wanted to put it up on top of the gantry, but that idea didn't really want to work. Down below, I have 2 23s for the Y. We'll have a 15-tooth bearing, roller bearings, and it'll be belt driven. Starting to set up the controls. There's my breakout board with a little Mickey Mouse DRO, or not DRO, but control panel, I guess. I can't find my DRO that snaps into this. I have one from another board which didn't survive, so I've started using these independent drivers. I blew up a lot of those boards that have everything on it, and there goes everything. Here's an example of one of them. Nice looking board. However, the Toshiba chip blew. My mistake, but I'm tired of losing everything when you do it. I'd rather blow up a driver and replace it without having to replace the whole driver. This will be running on a 24-volt power supply. I have the Y hooked up right now. I gotta get the computer set up so I can check this thing out before I make a table for it. So that's about it. I've been keeping busy. Had a number of doctor appointments which have restricted me from going out in the garage and playing with my toys. So I came in here and built another number 7 CNC router, number 4 plasma table, future plasma table. Thanks very much. Have a good one, and I'll try and do an update sometime. Maybe when it's actually working. So take care. Bye.